We have sold over 1 million tickets in like 6 years. My name is Mohammed. I own Mainland BlockParty, and I'm one of the partners and owners of the plug. This is very unlike me, and I really feel like with the growth of what we've built at Mainland BlockParty, there's a lot of like confusion going on, and I feel like there's some clarity needed, right? We have sold over 1 million tickets in like 6 years since we started. I feel like I have to say to you guys, you brought me here. You brought me here because the only thing that could have done this would have been love. One of the reasons why I actually had to kind of like do this video is because what we've built as Mainland BlockParty is something that was actually made to solve problems. And one of the reasons why I feel like I started Mainland BlockParty was just to solve that problem. I think that the guy in the room who shouts the loudest is not necessarily the richest or the one who has the most value. In fact, in Yoruba, they say like, the empty barrel makes the loudest noise. And I realized that the islanders had like more noise to make about the quality of life they were living. The mainlanders don't live any different. But hey, that was like a phase. And just like true life, phases kind of like evolve. And as Mainland BlockParty, we've evolved. To bring it back, the essence of this is to say thank you to everyone. People who have inspired me, the sponsors, Jameson, Johnny Walker, Bet Ninja, Pepsi, loads, banks, Wema Bank, it's endless, AudioMac, Spotify, people who have believed in this young man's dream. I started this when I was in my 20s without knowing any form of direction. And I'm gonna say this as an advice to everyone out there. Start anyway, because I found purpose in the middle of this actually morphing into what it is today. Shout out to my partners, Bizu, Asa, who have kind of believed this young man's dream. It's also like, a reaffirmation for anyone watching this that your dreams are valid and there's no mountain too high to climb. But bringing it back to Mainland, people call me Mr. Mainland in New York, and I kind of like the catch to that, right? Mainland BlockParty has evolved from a place. The mainland is a feeling. And what does that feeling mean today? It means two things: Kaya and HTE. I know Kaya sounds crazy, but these are acronyms, so actually words that mean a lot to me. Home to everyone and come as you are. The mainland becoming a feeling is something that you need to understand. Come as you are, which is what Kaya is, and HTE, home to everyone, is something that will never stop being what we stand for. Today, I feel like I do not think that you need to have $1 million in your account to have serene fun. I don't think so. And that's really the concept of come as you are. Mainland BlockParty today is the only festival I can say confidently that you can actually have 30 to 40,000 naira, grab an Uber from there and back, grab a cocktail, grab a drink, grab some food, and actually see your faves. We've platformed the biggest guys in the world: Olamide Bado, Davido, DJ Maforisa, Benson, Victoni. In fact, Mainland BlockParty has become an incubation hub. Mainland BlockParty presented Victoni, who today has garnered some of the biggest streams in the world. So Wait Till Today would serve as one of the biggest songs ever made by an Afrobeat artist. And we were a part of that story. The concept of Mainland being a feeling is something I want people to understand. Every comment made by a Mainland BlockParty consumer or a Mainland BlockParty lover is something I've most likely seen. And there's usually like a question around or like debates on Twitter. If it's Mainland BlockParty, why is it happening on the island? If it's Mainland BlockParty, why is it happening in Ghana? The mainland is no more a place. Can we all agree to that? It's now a feeling. And the concept of being a creative is there are no guardrails. Your reality is what you make it. And this is our new reality. So we want you to join us in this journey and understand the fact that we have now built something that sold out 3 times in New York last year and 1 time in Houston. We are going back to New York this year and doing the same damn thing, happily, more confident than ever. Having 1 million people in the last 6 years is something that I feel like people need to understand how crazy that is. I do not think my life is the same anymore, and I don't think it's the same for a lot of people who are a part of my life today. It has given a lot of people around me confidence. It has given a lot of people around me decisions that will make them move from being accountants to want you to be part of my product team. It has inspired people. It has made people think like, you know what, impossible is nothing. And everything starts with the little thoughts of inclusion. I would say today that we're one of the most sophisticated platforms in the world. But one thing that we will never stop being is inclusive. So the whole concept of Mainland BlockParty being a feeling and not a place is one thing I want us to all accept and understand. But now, there's new stuff happening. Aside it being a feeling and us morphing from a place, a geographical tagline to being a feeling, we're starting a new baby called Purple. Purple for me today is what I would consider where I find my new form of safety, fun. One thing that I would say is we all have in common as human beings is the whole tendency to actually want to have fun in our best way and where we find like expression. And one thing today that I've loved since I was a kid, since I was in my teen age, has been house music. I've loved it from the days of Calvin Harris, Roots. I think there's this song Just Line with Just Line. A couple of songs. Don't let me waste your time on this, but I would say that house music has always been something that I've loved. And now seeing the South Africans take that and other people in the world to actually morph that into sounds like Afro house, Afro tech, piano has been something that I love genuinely deeply. And I feel like Purple is what I love. It's gonna be our African Dance Music Festival. And by African Dance Music Festival, one thing Mainland BlockParty is, we're so big and we don't know how to do small things. Thankful to God and thankful to you guys. Because you guys buy the tickets, you love us, and we do not take it for granted. Purple today represents our new direction in terms of what we think, once again, African dance music should represent. Come as you are, and a home to everyone who loves that kind of music. We plan to platform some of the biggest guys in the world, and the first one is on the 15th of May with DJ Maforisa, who's a rapper and a great producer, and also a great DJ. Junior SA, who has been given a lot of props by Kabza the Small. People call Kabza the Small the greatest, and there's EQ, who has great songs like Snoko Noko. There's, the one with Tito and YP, I can't remember the name of the song now. There's Uncle MC, who I think personally is the best MC I've experienced in the world. There's also a number of other guys. There's Jazzwood and Tokotela, which I feel like today they make so soulful house music, pretty much. Purple is our new baby, and we would love you to really like experience it, see the greatness we always carry, and make you lose your home training, dance. The genre is dance anyway. But we thought we had to actually introduce this to you. And I wanted to say this to you guys. Your love will never be taken for granted. Every dollar, every naira, every cent, every penny, every kobo means a lot to us. I'm speaking on behalf of myself and my darling partners. Once again, a great shout out to all the partners we have had today. I forgot to mention brands like Glenlivet, like Don Julio, like Johnny Walker Blonde, like Guinness. Shout out Guinness. We've built some of the best campaigns in the world. I tried to do this in the most uncut way. This wasn't scripted. I don't believe in the concept of being perfect. I think we are all imperfect people. The whole concept of this world is surrounded around the world called dunya, and I feel like that word, kind of speaks to the imperfection of this world. We never will find perfection in this world, and broken crayons always color, and that is my own concept. That is my story, and all I can say to close this out is, you are yet to see the best of us. You haven't seen the best yet. A lot is coming, and we Mainland BlockParty as a feeling. We say stay sophisticated, but stay inclusive and be your brother's keeper. Ciao.